Hey guys, it's Mark here. I thought I'd just jump on for a few minutes right before I hit the hay to talk just a little bit about this concept of filing your application properly. I was doing some searching just this past day. I guess it was yesterday I was doing some searching just to see what was out there on YouTube for filing applications properly. And oh my goodness, every single person who's gone through the process themselves, submitted their own application, are now proclaiming themselves to be the experts. So that's what we're going to talk about today. All right. Well, I'm not saying that people who file their own application are not knowledgeable and haven't gained a little bit of experience from the process. But the way they go about it just drives me crazy. They hold themselves up as the expert. Hey, if I've done it myself, I filed my application. Hey, if you follow the same path I did, I can guarantee you success. And that's what I'm seeing out there. You know, these people are going on and showing and explaining a bunch of things, and they've had one run at it. One trial run at it, which in their case, fortunately, was a success. But often, these officers that are overworked, who are completely overwhelmed, trying to process these applications, especially for these crazy Feb 13ers that we're talking about, all of these applications that are dumping in, officers just do not have time to sift through everything. And if they don't see exactly what they're looking for and you haven't made it as easy as possible for them, boom, your application is going to get rejected. So how in the world do you know how to submit a proper application? Well, of course, it always starts with the government website. That's the starting point, following the instructions there. But based on, well, if I was to open up my calendar and show you tomorrow, before 11 a.m. tomorrow, I have 6 consultations booked. And almost every single one of those people, they don't ask me, hey, Mark, how do I fill out my profile? No, what they're asking me is questions that they cannot find answers to anywhere. And the problem that I have with the DIYers who then proclaim themselves as the experts is the fact that they don't even know what they don't know. And these people that are booking consults with me, they've identified, wait a minute, there's a gap. The government website is saying this. I may not be able to provide this. I'm missing this or this or this. What do I do? What can I include instead of the document the government is asking for? How do I explain it to them? Well, all of that is contained in my step-by-step course. And because the course is designed to fill in those most common gaps all the way through, I even recognize that there are still going to be questions that people have. And so to add one more level, you have access to the whole course, but you also have a 2-week masterclass, which is basically Monday to Friday, Monday to Friday, 2 weeks, where I dive in and I answer even those further questions that people are they're just so unique or specific or whatever you want to call them. I've created the masterclass to cover even those. Now, I want to share a few things with you guys also to help along the way. And what I do with my videos, and if you go to the YouTube channel, and I'm going to flip over here to the website, and hopefully you guys will be able to see my YouTube channel because I want to show you what's going on here. Let's see if this works. Let's slide this over just a little bit. Those of you who are on YouTube, you've got to jump on here and take a look at the most recent video. So yeah, here we're live. Right here, I just launched this one. Why does your immigration application get refused so easily? Yes, let me just pull this up if I can find it here. I know I've got it on my screen. There it is. Let's pull this bad boy up. There we go. Let's shrink it down. This is the one. Why does your immigration application get refused so easily? Well, in this video, go check it out. If you haven't watched it yet, it's a short little one. I'm trying to do these short. I'm trying to make them concise so that you can get the information in and get out versus these lives that I'm doing which tend to be long. Like, what was yesterday? Was it like 2.5 hours or something? I don't know, crazy like that. But these videos are designed to help you with the very, very high level stuff that you need to know. And so if we pull this over here, drag this back into shape here, and me get back into the picture here, you'll see that there's everything from the draw. I've done a ton about the draw. I did one on, and I don't mean to unduly, harass the consultants, okay? But the reality is sometimes you just lose faith in your representative, and people think that, that they can't just fire their representative and pull their application back, even if they have an ITA. Well, you can. In that video, I show you how to do it. And then I've got on registering your GC key, which is a part of what you have to do to get the application back. I put that video up. Alicia and I talked about the Canadian Experience class, and we went into detail in terms of what you do if you somehow feel you don't qualify anymore or you got an ITA in error. I've got a consult coming up just on Monday with someone who ran into that situation. And then we also have here, and I can see I got to stretch it over here so that you guys can see the page. I didn't realize it was so big. Okay, there, we'll leave it like that. Okay, so I cover the top 5 things that you need to do now when it comes to the draw, if you're one of those Feb 13ers. And yes, I've got some other little videos here that are promoting the course. And then the biggest draw ever, my breakdown explaining why it's happened. So all of these resources that you can see here are all related to Express Entry and this massive draw that we just saw here. The interesting thing is this one here that's getting a little bit of speed, it's got over 6,000 views, is what will happen in 2021. And how ironic, just 1 week before, I went into detail about everything that was going to happen. So, and then it did, which is insane. But hey, tonight's a little bit casual. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Those of you, it was completely unpredicted. So some of you were just wondering, what the heck's going on? Why is Mark on so late? Well, I just wanted to jump on. I just wanted to let you guys know that the cart, and I guess I'll flip over here because this is really what I wanted to share with you guys. If you go over to the Express Entry and you click on the link below, you can see, guys, that this is actually closing in 1 day, 8 hours. So if you want to get in on this special masterclass and have access to life for a lifetime, all of the resources, including all of the videos, everything that's in the course for life, if you want to get access and join in, we've got a great group that are in already. There's still time. 1 day, 8 hours left. And then once we hit that deadline, this cart will close and you won't be able to access the course. So I'll open it up. I'm not sure when. I decided to do another one right now because of the Feb 13ers. If there's demand, I'll consider opening it again. But at this stage, the cart's going to close in just a little over 1 day. And then Monday, we start it off. So I just want to let you guys know about that. So act on that right away. Let's see who we have here. We've got Sean. Good to see you. Raj, excuse me, is saying hello. Ralph, apparently you never sleep, just like me. Nice Canada t-shirt, says Ralph. Thanks, my friend. I like this one, hey? I'm mixing it up. I'm going a little bit cash is what I'm doing today. Okay, we've got Core. Hello. Yes, Tree says, it's midnight in Calgary. Wishing you a happy Sunday, Mark. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But fortunately, we don't have this. No snow. The weather actually outside has been really nice. We took little Simba. I don't think I have any pictures of Simba. I'll have to bring him on. Our little puppy. We took him. Well, he's not a puppy anymore. It's hard to believe we've had him for a year. But we took him to the dog park, turned him loose, and oh, he's just in heaven. All these other dogs just socializing. Well, socializing. They're basically wrestling and jumping on each other and nipping each other and smelling each other's butts, which apparently they do a lot, which I didn't realize. Guess that's how you say hello, right? Wow, we had so much fun today. Simba was loving life. Masood, good to see you over in the UAE. Let's see what else we have here. Taval, are you there? I am here. Okay. Okay, Blue Sky says, hey, just wondering, I should submit my home country police certificate even though I have been in Canada for the last 10 years. It doesn't ask for you to do that. There's no harm in doing it if you want to. Personally, I don't know why they only limit it to 10 years. Really, it should go back to full 18, the whole time that you were an adult, but it doesn't ask for it. It just says going back 10 years. So that's all you technically have to do. All right, Taryn says, I received a NOI from OINP. Should I accept it or wait for FSW? My CRS is 465. Please help me. I'm confused. Well, I can tell you easily, Taryn. If you've received a notification of interest from the OINP and you have not received anything, you're not in the pool right now for express entry, yes, you're going to accept it. 100% you're going to accept it, Taryn. If you need some help, I've got the link to book a consult below as well. You can do that. You can get right in and we can kind of sort it all out. But yeah, if you've got an option, my friend, at 465, if you're an Outlander, FSW, wow, like you're not going to pass that up. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay. Maria says, can you help me with the visit visa? Canada ain't doing visit visas right now. It's just not happening. Until the travel restrictions are lifted, nothing's happening. But Maria, absolutely, we can give you the overlay. We can talk about the generalities of it. Alicia is awesome with these things. Click on the link. You can book a consult and we can sort that out with you as well. Okay. Oh, here's someone complaining about not getting their question answered. Raheel, then book a consult, my friend. That's the best thing that you can do. Let's take a look at this question that I've been avoiding apparently, although I don't remember. There's like 5,000 questions that come in. Okay, trying to get my question answered for some time now. I've got, actually, I wonder if I have something for you here while we're doing this. Let's see. Let's see. How about this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to play this one for you because you didn't get your question answered earlier, so you get music with your question. Okay. Raheel says, hey there, Mark. Trying to get my question answered for some time now. I've got a sibling who's residing in Canada and, well, and he's a PR. Can me and my sister claim 15 points in our express entry applications, 2 separate applications at the same time? Absolutely, Raheel, absolutely. You can both claim. There's no restriction on using sibling points for only one person. That might be the case in some provinces for provincial nomination, but not for express entry. No restrictions on 2 people claiming the same sibling who's a PR and getting those 15 points. There you go, my friend. You waited a long time. Your wait has been rewarded. Good luck. I couldn't help myself. That's nice music. All right. Okay, there you go. You got your question answered. Okay. Hello, Taiwo. It is good to see you. All right. Mustafa. I love that name. I'll be honest. Mustafa, I absolutely love that. It reminds me of Mufasa, like from The Lion King. Mustafa. Ooh. Anyways, you have to watch the movie. Okay. I'd like to know about the child benefits. The 500 Canadian monthly will be applicable only if the kid is born in Canada or he has PR. Wow. Handouts already. Well, the child tax benefit is applicable to permanent residents and their children, just like citizens. So yes, Mustafa, you can benefit from Canada's child tax, but I sure as heck hope, Mustafa, you're coming and you're working and contributing to taxes so that your taxes can help to pay for my kids too, just like mine for you. That's the beauty of Canada. All right. That's what happens when you get late here. I get a little goofy. Okay, please, could you clarify if I can count 2 jobs, hours working simultaneously, one full-time and the other part-time? Thanks a lot. No. If you've got full-time, you can't work multiple jobs and double up your time and reach 2 years of skilled work experience in one because you're working like 80 hours in 2 different jobs at the same time. It's capped. So they specifically, it's prohibited in the regulations. All right. All right. Roger says, Arafat, get on here. This crazy guy is going live right now. All right. Shweta says, hey, Mark, hello. I can't believe, what are you guys doing? Like, this is just amazes me that, that we have people posting questions at this hour. Well, I guess it's probably like noon or something over in India, like 1 o'clock. So 1 p.m. I guess I can't fault you, right? I can't fault you. Okay. All right. I got a question from a friend. All right. Let's see what we got here. Sean says, love this. Sean, how you doing, my friend? Oh, good to see you. Okay. I got a question from a friend of mine. Her dad is Iranian American. He lives 6 months in Iran, 6 months in the US each year. Which country should he put for the residence address? Well, in his address, if he's actually moving back and forth, I put both. Like not simultaneously, but I actually break those down, and depending on how far back and how many times, sometimes you have this massive address history, but that's what I do. If he's living in one and then he lives in another and then he lives in another, I probably over that big stretch probably wouldn't just list them both overlapping and say from like 10 years ago till now, he lived in both places. That's too confusing when they're in different countries. You have to break them down. 6 months here, 6 months there. That's how you do it, Sean. If you don't do that, yeah. All right. Ralph says, really? Yes. All right. Salam. Okay. Mugi says, hey, is there any chance to receive a COPR after June for people with AOR in January 2021? Nope. Why not? I'm going to assume you're an outlander. If you're an outlander, I'm going to say no. I'm just going to say it. No, I don't think so. The travel restrictions and the orders in council and everything, the lockdowns, the fact they're using COVID hotels, I don't see any of this lifting before June, which you've identified there. Okay, in which age? Right here. Oh, actually, I forgot. Amanda, hello to you, Amanda Stokes. Hello, hello. I'm happy to see you over in Periscope, which is Twitter land. I love it when people are tuning in from there. That's awesome. Okay. Sajida says, in which age we can file our application? Well, I'll be honest. If you're an outlander, the moment you hit 30, you're starting to lose points. And the younger you are, the better you are for express entry. Okay. All right. Celine. Hello, Celine. Says, love your shirt. Thanks. I'm just mixing it up. It's late on a Saturday night. Well, it's 12:51 a.m. Is that insane or what? Part of the reason I went on here is because I wanted to promote the heck out of this, you guys. Like we are just about shut down. We're just about closed up here. We have just a few, like one day, and Celine can probably tell you what the course is like because she, I think Celine, you just finished it with me. So anyways, what is the express entry step-by-step course? Well, if you want to know, watch the video where I talk about it. It's a short one. And then down at the bottom, you can listen to the testimonials. Actually, yesterday, I think it was, yesterday we had one of our testimonial givers who was actually live. And then these are some comments from the people that were just attending it. And Yildiz is an immigration consultant. So no, I do not hate all immigration consultants. I think the ones that actually care about being really knowledgeable and competent, I think the world of them. I think that's awesome. And Yildiz recognized that she had some areas to improve and she wanted to work on her express entry knowledge. And so she took the course and it's open. Like I love having consultants come join. It's all good. Okay, Thesura, he says it's the best $347 he ever spent for sure. Thesura was awesome. He was so good. Shelly, I'm looking forward to having a consult with her this week. She had a wonderful time, and old Amro had the most creative questions you could ever imagine. He really stretched me. And I hope that, when all of these people make it to Canada, well, in fairness, some are already in Canada that took the course because they're one of the Feb 13ers. It's going to be so much fun. And actually, we've created, and I think if you watched the video yesterday, we created, Igor and I, a new Facebook for our clients that's kind of like a little gathering point, a little community. And it's so much fun, so much fun. Okay, I'll answer a few more questions. I didn't intend to be on here for a long time, but I did want to tell you guys to go. It is closing and your opportunity is slipping away. All right, let's see what else we have here. Oh, we got another Periscoper. Okay, I booked the consult for you on Tuesday, 4:30 Ontario, applying and creating the profile. Woohoo! Great, Raj. That's awesome. I look forward to connecting with you. It'll be 2:30 Alberta time here. Very cool. Love that. Okay, quick question, please. All right, ask away. Ask away. Abdu's already in the house. Ha ha ha. Abdu, actually, he's in, and you're in the private Facebook group. So that's awesome, Abdu. I'm excited to get to know you. And do you know what? When we go through this course, like these people, if I flip over here, like you literally become like lifelong friends. The relationships that you build in this 2-week period. The Facebook group is awesome. If you've been in the Express Entry Law Facebook group, it's kind of like that, except in this one, everybody works to make sure everybody's questions are answered. I step in, I answer. Outside of the 1-hour classes, I jump on, answer questions in the group that are posted. The other members are taking the course together, and so they also help one another. And that's why when we go down here to Shelley, that's why she says, thank you, Mark, and thank you, everyone, for providing me with great tips and answers. Everybody's in the journey together, and it just amplifies the whole value when you have all of these people that are all in the journey together. I'm there to keep everybody on track, but there's nothing I like more when people actually go out of their way to help one another and to share knowledge, and it was just awesome. And in fact, the people, and Abdu, you'd like to know this, my friend, the people who were the top contributors got one of these. So I chose 3 people to be the, to win the gift card. And actually, Salima was one, and Ramesh was another, and Amro, who we have there, he was the third winner for just being so helpful. And it's so much fun. So they each got one of these. And that's just one other perk for joining the group. You can get a $25 Amazon gift card. So awesome. So much fun. If you guys had any idea, it was awesome. Oh, the last class was just ended on Friday. It was so much fun, and I can't wait. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Abdu, I cannot wait to get in there with you and the rest of the people that have subscribed to this point. And yeah, remember guys, when the clock strikes, whatever this is, I guess it's 1 day and 8 hours, it will come to an end. I think it's like 8 a.m. or something on Monday, or 9 a.m. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it is just about done. So go click on the link and subscribe, because it is coming to an end. Okay, man, I've never done a live this late before. Oh, I'm glad I get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow. That's awesome. Okay, all right. So Abdu, yes, super excited to see you. Nina, hello, good to see you. We've got Naveen. Hey, cool. Yeah, I like those. In Canada, we call them runners. I love those runners. That's awesome. Okay, I guess the Americans call them tennis shoes. Vipon, hey, this is Vipon from Kashmir. Very cool. Thanks for connecting. Have a dazzling Sunday. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll turn on some snow. It's a dazzling snowy Sunday. I need to get some other effects that are like fireworks and stuff. I think I know where I can track some down. I don't develop it myself. Okay, here we go. Here's Taiwo's question. Can a student on a proof study permit traveling with 2 kids, 1 year and 9 years, apply for a visa for a mom to go with them to study so as to help with the kids? Taiwo, there's nothing preventing you from submitting that application, but getting it approved is an entirely different thing. It may be possible, but in the current pandemic that we're in now, I can't even advise my clients. Airlines are refusing people boarding when they have no business refusing them. Border officers are bouncing people back and telling them they can't travel. The visa offices abroad are refusing to issue travel letters when the order in council says that they should be. Everything is just all over the map. So I couldn't even tell you, Taiwo, can you apply? Can you make the request? Yeah, you can. But is it possible for them to actually travel? Well, that's an entirely different thing. All right. Okay, Gagan, hello to you. Celine, you're awesome. She says, guys, don't miss your chance to be part of the masterclass. I was part of the first class, and I'm telling you, it's everything you need plus more. Mark provides step-by-step guide, sample docs, and guide to answering the forms. My goodness, Celine, you are awesome. You are so awesome. Thank you. Celine just finished the course. This one right here. She just completed this one. And yeah, and it was awesome. I loved it. It was so much fun. And I think Celine can attest. Just like Amro, actually, if we go down to Amro's last comment here, you can see here what he said. He said, I ran out of questions. And Celine can attest that Amro had more questions than anybody could ever have in a course like this, right, Celine? My goodness, some of the questions, and a lot of them had nothing to do with express entry, but I'm an immigration lawyer. I'm the express entry lawyer, but I'm an immigration lawyer. So practicing for, I don't know, what am I on? I was called to the bar in Alberta 2005, but I'd been working with immigration since 2002 when I worked on the border. So long time. But boy, Amro, he was pulling questions out of left and right field. It was crazy. Anyway, Celine can attest to that. All right, Abdu, great living in the UAE. Great to have you. Yes, indeed, sir. Okay. Vipon says, I'm going to complete my PhD in computer engineering in 4 to 8 months. Should I wait or start with the process right now? My CRS is 425. Vipon, go ahead. If you can get into the pool, get into the pool. That's the best thing that any of you guys can do right now. Okay. And, you know, if your scores are super low and you're outside of Canada, well, as lawyers, we do not believe in taking people's money to submit frivolous applications. And if someone had a 75 score, remember, if we go back here to the main screen and we flip this on, I guess it has, is it 1 week from Saturday? Has it only been 1 week? It's all a blur for me. It's all a blur. I guess it is February the 13th. So 1 week ago, who would have believed 75 would have been the lowest CRS? If someone came to me and said, hey, Mark, can I hire you to help me submit an application at 75 CRS? I would have considered it like unethical and borderline negligent to submit an application for someone to help them put their profile into the pool with 75. Like the lowest it had ever been drawn was 413, but anything can happen. So now I'm telling people, look, go ahead. Now I still don't want people to pay me money to submit an application when they have 150 points. Like, is it going to drop down to that again? Well, I think it's entirely possible, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. And that's why I created the step-by-step course, so that people aren't paying $4,000 for Mark to represent them when they have a very low chance of getting drawn. It may be that the government scoops them all out again. That's fine. But for me, that's why I created the step-by-step course. So $347 US, you get not only this massive 56 lesson series with all templates, checklists, just like Celine had said here. You know, she actually did a really good job of talking about it. You know, everything from, you know, it was a step-by-step guide, a video guide. It's a course because individual lessons for each section and a whole module devoted exclusively to the documents, which you guys know causes the most problems. But I've got samples of those. I've got templates. There are tools to help you. You know, forms, you know, the forms are all covered and answered in all the videos. And so that's why I created it, to make it affordable so people who have low scores they'd only have to invest that, and they could know everything there was to know right from the beginning. And they could make decisions without forking over money to someone who's just looking to take their money and not actually, and knowing that they don't have a chance. All right. So that's where we're at with that. All right. Okay. Parmar, how much time does it take from biometrics to passport? It depends. It depends, my friend. It depends on so many things. Pandemic right now is all over the place. Ashima says, can you please send me your Gmail address? Come on, Ashima. I don't use Gmail. You can send an email to me at mark@canadianimmigrationinstitute.com. That's a good place to send it. But if you're looking for a consult or advice or direction, I only provide individual advice for free within the group here. So you need to book a consult. You can click on the link. When you click on that link below, it will take you right here. Once you get here, you can then scroll down and you can see you can even book right here. So when you click on the link, it then opens up the next available spot. So we click on Alicia, voila, you pick your spot next week, click on the day, click on the time, and boom, you've got your consultation. And it's all, you take care of it yourself. So there's no fighting with time zones or back and forth trying to schedule. So that's what I'd recommend that you do, Ashima. Or Ashima, probably. Okay, let's see here. We'll answer a couple more and then I'm going to shut it down, guys, because it is 1 a.m. for me. If I add my spouse in between my PR file, how much fee and which form applicable? Please advise us. Thanks. I don't know if you're doing one of these. Hemen, I need a whole lot more information, my friend. Not quite sure what you're asking there. As far as forms and fees and all those kinds of things, yeah, you'd need to book a question. Okay, book a consult. Okay, Raheel, yes, you're very welcome. Such a relief. You're doing an awesome job, and I wish you all the success in the world. There's one for you, Raheel. All right, I'm glad I was able to answer it. Okay, we'll turn that up a little bit. Okay, zipping through here. Let's see here. Okay, CRS 468, got ITA December 2020, married September 2020, but forgot to update marital status to express that your profile can update in the APR and put spouse as accompanying. Yes, you can. If you do it correctly, it will work for you. If not, Shweta, you could be forever barred from sponsoring them in the future. So make sure that you do it right. Make sure that you do it right, Shweta. All right, you can book a consult if you want specific help to make sure that you can sleep at night. But yes. Okay, got my closed work permit approved yesterday. I'll give you one of these. And I'd applied later for my wife separately, attaching my nomination with her app. They apparently didn't link her application, and her open work permit is still pending. How do I indicate to IRCC that both applications are linked? They will figure it out, my friend. As long as you indicated each other as spouses, they will figure it out. There's no way, like, you can send a case-specific inquiry if you want, but ultimately, yeah, there isn't an easy way to reach out to immigration in the best of circumstances. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I'm just scrolling through to try to find some ones that are applicable to everybody here before we shut her down here. Okay, let's see. Sean says, thank you, Mark. I'm doing great. Just got my biometric request a few days ago. It's been great so far. Great, Sean. That's awesome. Okay, Gagan gives me a thanks there. Okay, Dr. says here, Dr. Saranya says, hey, Mark, can a fellowship training taken in NOC C 45 considered as study experience, work experience? I came to the country in work permit visa. Can a fellowship training, you know what? I need a whole lot more information. Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure. If it's a NOC C, that work experience, you can't count it for the purposes of express entry. If you're in Alberta and you're working for an employer in Alberta, if it's an employer specific work permit, then you could very well count a NOC C. If you're a postgrad, you complete your studies in Canada and you're working on your postgrad work permit in Alberta in a field related to your study, you can also go through with a NOC C. There are some exclusions, but yeah. Okay, Gagan says you're a gem and the most honest lawyer. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, doing good, Deep, doing good. Okay, okay, let's see this one. Abdus, I want to ask an important question. If I have an ECA for my private BCom degree, I read somewhere that an officer will not consider any private distance learning education. That's wrong. That's wrong. If Wes agrees to do it, they will. And I know lots of people that have been able to do that. Yep. Okay, Deep, if you want to apply to Canada, click on the link below and register for my step-by-step course. Just do it. It starts on Monday. You will learn everything that you need to know. And 2 weeks, 10 days of live training, just like this, except much more specific, much more targeted to those who join. So Deep, that's what I recommend you do. Okay, I've got to jump off of here. I've got to jump off. Is there anything else here? There's a ton of questions. I know this wasn't meant for this to be a, yeah, it is a beautiful Sunday, Jordan. It wasn't meant for it to be a live Q&A because I'm running on fumes right now. Let's see here. Yeah, it's good to see you, Amit. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find here. Chris, thank you. He says, care for a coffee. Having one while watching and getting info from you. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you so much. Let's see here. You know what, you guys, I don't know if you guys know that I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And so I don't drink and I don't drink coffee and I don't drink tea, and we have our word of wisdom, kind of our code of health that we follow. And I guess maybe that's why some people say, Mark, you don't look like you're just about 50, which I'm 45. Now, with all the COVID fat I've put on, it's made me look a lot older. And I think the gray that's starting to come right here maybe is an indicator that I've been staying up too late every night, not doing what I should be doing. But yeah, that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is my faith, and it's pretty much has made me who I am today. Everything that I do is because of my faith and my beliefs and my just believing that there is a higher power and that I'm accountable to that higher power for what I do with this gift of life that he has given me. That, my Father in heaven, is one of the reasons why I do everything that I do. Because when I get to the other side, I want to look back and say, you know what? I accomplished something good in this world, and be proud of it. And that's why I do what I do. Okay. All right. I think we should probably end off right there. Nathan says, I think as a chancellor for Lawyers Association, you will get a chance to share your opinion with IRCC. Yes, Nathan. And I'm kind of cash today, right, guys? Usually I'm wearing my suit and stuff, trying to provide the form with the substance. But yes, I'm the national chair of the Canadian Bar Association. So all of the, it's a large organization of over 1,000 immigration lawyers across the country. And I am the chair. I'm the head this year. I will be until September of this year. And I've been serving for years within that organization. And yes, very frequently I speak with immigration, the department. We connect as table officers repeatedly with them frequently. And I've been invited to speak, to offer thoughts at standing committees with Parliament. I've met with politicians. We met with a minister recently, Minister Mendicino and his staff. And I do have an opportunity quite frequently to share my opinion with IRCC. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Thanks, Masood. I think I better shut this down. I know there's a lot of people asking a lot of questions, and I'm just not going to be able to get to them. Let's see here if there's anything else. Yuri says it's 1 a.m. in Alberta. I think it's about time to go to sleep. You know what? I'm going to end right there. I am going to end right there. Actually, we'll finish off here with Francis. So Francis as well here. Thanks for your immediate response to my question in our Facebook private group. Francis there, she has just come in with her husband, and she's also subscribed to the course. And so Francis, you bet. I saw it there and I wanted to answer, and thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And I look forward to meeting you and your husband and getting a chance to connect with you guys in the group. It's going to be so much fun. And it's great. So thank you everybody for tuning in. And remember, head on over here to this page right here in the link. And I want you guys to watch the video. And then when you watch it and you realize what's in there, let's get on the right page here. I don't know where I'm flipping to now. There we go. When you're on here and you watch this video, just click on the link and register and be a part of this class. I believe every single person deserves the right to have the best resources and not to have to search for hours on the internet trying to find answers to their questions. And for many of you Feb 13ers that are in Canada right now who have an ITA, I know that you guys just don't have time. You're working, right? You're busy, to devote to trying to, sort through things, get your questions answered. Yes, there's two options. You can book a consult, but this course right now is where I want you to go. So click on the link, join me. It is going to be awesome. Join me and join Francis here. And I'm trying to think, let's see if I can scroll all the way up here to, we've had so many people that have been sending messages. And right here, and Abdu here, there's two people watching just live. There's a whack of people in there. And come join us. Trust me, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. All right, guys, thanks so much. It was lots of fun, crazy live, crazy hour of the night, but that's how I roll. This is Mark Holthe, Express Entry Lawyer, Canadian immigration lawyer, signing off and wishing you guys all the best. Take care.